Yuck. Who's gonna buy that? Howdy folks, it is Tuesday, December 10th. The time is 2:46 p.m. and the temperature is around 8 degrees Celsius. And I'm here on University Avenue, and that's a look to the north, and I am standing just north of Osgood Station. And I was about to go home, but I thought it's such a nice day, at least given that we are well into December now. I should take advantage and record a video. I did a live stream earlier this morning, which you can find on the channel. And I met a friend for lunch and went coat shopping. As we stand at the intersection of Queen Street West and University. There's the Four Seasons Center for the Performing Arts. But let's go along Queen Street West here. Maybe I'll go over to Spadina and then we'll walk through Chinatown a little bit. Really don't have a plan, nor is there any rhyme or reason to this one other than taking advantage of the weather. That's the Campbell House Museum. And I'll show you where I bought lunch and got a new coat from on the way. So if that doesn't excite you, I don't think anything will. But it's 8 degrees, there's no wind. It's really quite mild, kind of an ideal day to be taking a stroll around the city. And this is west on Queen Street West. We'll just head over to Spadina. Is moving pretty good. Guess they couldn't wait a second longer. This is an area popular for its restaurants and shopping, although a few major retailers have recently closed down. The Zara on this stretch recently closed down, and a few years ago the H&M did. There's the Queen Mother. An iconic mural of Vince Carter. As we look south, down McCall Street. I'm actually going to run across the street here for a second. There's something I want to get a close look at, as we don't know how long it'll be there. Back in the day, the Chum Building here was home to City TV, Much Music, and CP24. Then when Bell and Rogers started buying everything, it became home to Bell Globe Media, and the iconic City TV News Anywhere truck was repainted to be a CP24 truck. But just recently, I think last week, CP24 left the building. So a lot of people are wondering what's going to happen to this. Hey Google, where did CP24 relocate to? Sadly, CP24 is now way out in Agincourt, Scarborough. Taking their finger off the pulse of the city. And on the corner here used to be Speaker's Corner. All right, we can cross back over to the other side. There's a former Starbucks here that moved just east of here over towards University Avenue. And what do you know, I forgot to point out where I had lunch. It was in the opposite direction. It was just a place called Ginger, a Vietnamese restaurant. I had beef noodle soup. And the Black Market has been a staple on Queen Street West for a while. They've moved around to a few different locations. I think this used to be Zara here. Big flagship retail for lease. There's still a lot of big stores here, although there's an Aritzia, a Canadian chain that has been popping up all over the world. This side of the street is quite pleasant to walk on. It's got big wide sidewalks. There's a store just for Club Med. I didn't even know that was still a thing. And this is what used to be the Black Bull Tavern. Now it's Score on Queen. That was a place that claimed to have the oldest pub in the city. It wasn't true, but that was the claim, or claimed to be. And the first place I went looking for a coat was this place, Mountain Equipment Co-op. Found a few things I liked there, but nothing I was super excited about. Peter Pan has been there forever. Hopefully some retail moves into that spot. It's a pretty shitty way to front Queen Street. Lululemon, Warren's Coats. Brandy Melville. There's an interesting documentary called Brandy Hellville. Rivoli, that's been there forever. I had my first date there. It's the first place that ever served me alcohol. Club Monaco. Steve's has been a staple on Queen for as long as I can remember. I think they've got a big store in Montreal as well. She just said I would never live in this area. I would love to live in this area. Yeah, the Queen streetcar is a little bit hokey and there's tons of construction, but you are pretty central to everything. And that may be the place where I got my coat. There's the guy who helped me in the window. I think I tried every coat on. Fjallraven, I think they pronounce it. Crafted British kebabs, bowls, and beets are being shepherded across the street here. Oh, this works. I bought a pair of shoes from Get Outside a long time ago, and the person I was with bought a pair of Doc Martens. And I say a long time ago, I'm thinking 1997 or so. This is where they're building a new Ontario line subway stop. Queen and Spadina, we're gonna head north here. And that's a look south and down Spadina, where sadly the streetcars aren't roaming. They're supposed to come back this December, but the TTC announced that'll be delayed for several months. I think there's been some complications encountered with the work they're doing. So this is north up Spadina Avenue. We're just a few blocks. That's me. Hi.
It's like second time I ran into you.
Oh.
Because that one time I ran into at Kensington.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
My name's May.
May, yes. Well, nice to see you. I'm just recording now. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. Nice to meet you again. Cheers. Friendly viewer. I was having lunch at Ginger, and someone walking by in the sidewalk recognized me, and he popped into the restaurant to say hi. Never did I think when I started YouTube that type of thing would start happening. Someone had a little jam box set up there. Yuck. Are you, who's gonna buy that? Dark Horse Coffee. I'll never forget the time I went there. I needed to use the bathroom, but I thought, what the hell, I'll buy like a $7 latte. And when I asked where the washroom was after I had paid, they said, oh, it is out of service. Sonic Boom used record shop. They've bounced around a few different locations. They used to be up in the annex on Bloor, what is now a Dollarama. Then they relocated into the base of where Honest Ed's used to be before finally moving south. That's the Chinatown Center across the street. Stussy. You'll often see people lined up to get in that place on weekends.
What for aunt?
That's right. I feel bad because for the first time in a long time I had some change on me. A viewer who sniped me during the live stream, Liam, gave me a toonie. And I parted with it to what I hope was someone in need. I only had the one. Yuck. Who's gonna buy that? Someone might say to make banana bread or something, but that one was like split open. The rest of the produce looks okay, but no thanks to those bananas. We are at Dundas and Spadina. I think I'm going to go right here. At the Ontario College of Traditional Chinese Medicine. I saw a post on Reddit about Dundas Street West this morning. I don't know if it was referring to this area or not. Maybe I can pull that up as we look northwest. The post is Dundas Street West crews removing no stopping and no parking signs and installing parking over the meters. Looks like this experiment is over. That looks like a brand new machine pretty much. Nothing says solving traffic congestion like street parking. Oh, there's a Cybertruck up ahead. Probably missed it going by. This is Huron Street. Someone not having a very good day over there. So I think this is right where that picture was taken. It says Blue Sky Health Center. Oh, that's neat. Catching an artist in action. These signs are a little confusing. No stopping to the left or to the right, but on Saturdays you can between 12:01 and 6:30. Great China Herb Center. We're less than a block away from leaving Chinatown, but we'll still be in the Grange Park neighborhood. Oh, a girl is running me off the sidewalk. I feel like I'm playing the game Paperboy with all these obstacles. I'll look south down Beverly Street, down towards Queen Street West. As we walk by the Art Gallery of Ontario. Something loud just went thump over there. There's the Wizard Market. Baoji Gallery. We're at McCall Street. All right, I was originally just gonna pop into the station here, but this isn't a very long video. Let's keep going. All right, I'm at 21,000 plus steps so far. This makes up for yesterday where I took a little over 1,000 on the entire day. All I did YouTube-wise was, well, aside from watch a lot of YouTube, that wasn't mine, I made a new ending credit screen. So if you're a channel member or a Patreon supporter, you should find your name at the end of the video in the credits. I changed the video and audio out on that.
Yeah, I know. That's
Hey, there's an OPP car, Ontario Provincial Police, at the 52 Division. It's not that rare to see OPP cars downtown, but usually they're just going to the tribunal office over on Grosvenor. You don't normally see them in front of a Toronto police station. All right, we made it back to university. Where I started was just south of here. Here's those pesky bike lanes causing a lot of congestion. Said nobody ever except lying fools. Which would include our premier. Not Just Bikes posted an excellent video about the world's dumbest bike lane law being passed in Ontario. I highly recommend it. I got the notification for that yesterday morning. And as of this morning, it was well over 300,000 views. It's great to see the utter stupidity that's being inflicted upon us, making international waves. And he does not hold back. There's some very entertaining scenes towards the end of that video. I did a video on that topic as well, but mine took about 3 or 4 hours to make. I'm sure his was much more carefully crafted. I love this view south with the CN Tower from this corner. We're going to keep going through an area where Chinatown used to be. But lately it's been dubbed Little Tokyo. I don't really think that name is catching on, but I don't know what else to call this stretch. Chicken curry bowl, $13.99. We're just going to keep going to Yonge Street, a place I said I wasn't going to make any videos from for a while, but it seems to be a convenient spot to wind this one up. Someone recording Hong Shin.
There's no point in trying to make anything.
We are near Chestnut. Just south of here is Nathan Phillips Square and City Hall. Although it looks kind of cool and gloomy, it's actually an excellent day to take a walk. You can see yesterday's steps relative to today. If I have one complaint about this app, it starts the week on Monday. My other fitness app starts everything on Sunday, as does every calendar ever in the history of time.
I feel like he's not.
There's an excellent all-you-can-eat Japanese grill. That's my go-to Korean in this area. That streetcar says short turn to McCall.
What? It didn't reset.
It doesn't make much sense. It is well past McCall. I'll look south towards the financial district.
So guess what?
This is the Eaton Center on the right, and we're going to end when we get to Yonge Street.
C'est celui-là.
As you can tell from the glow up ahead, that can be only one thing. We are near Dundas Square.
And sometimes that may mean I gotta go. At being dope, I'm going ultra. You have one job for the culture. I'd rather be on than be
Someone's singing, and their volume isn't too loud, and it's not just another form of preaching.
I see your profit to get exhausted.
I approve.
From the energy that costs that they can't acknowledge. For the sex you can solve in process.
There's the Winter Glow Festival, but I've been in there in the last 2 videos I made, so I will spare you that, but I hope you enjoyed this impromptu walk on a very nice December afternoon. You're in where else but the center of the universe, at least that's what non-Torontonians think, those of us in Toronto think. Do let me know your thoughts and comments down below. If you wish to support what I do on YouTube, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there is a super thanks button appearing down below if you wish to say thanks that way. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up and hop into the subway. So, thank you for watching, guys. Yoink.